The one that be getting
I
me.
feel like people.
Let me talk. Damn. I've been trying to talk for 10 damn minutes. Shut up. Don't say shit else about nothing. Damn. Now, the one that took me out. Fuck. I don't even want to fucking say it no more. Fuck you.
Slim on the beat, he's going gorilla.
Today we are talking about a little bit of Lakers because they got everybody, a little bit of Kanye because he's coming and he's apparently doing push-ups.
Donald Trump is the president that black people needed. Solely based.
Good Lord.
Solely based.
Hey, how's it going, y'all? Brothers and sisters out there.
Regular sorry was the vice.
You're not the GOAT. It's Fired Up Thursdays, baby. Let's go.
What's up? It's Fired Up Broadcast. It's Fired Up Thursdays, baby. It's your boy Fuel.
Now almost amazing.
And we got the third in the house again.
We got the third in the house.
I've
What's
been
up,
told
mama?
I have to elaborate.
Yes.
on why
Yes.
I'm the third.
We must explain.
I'm just the third because I'm the third wheel.
If you say the third, it's better. But if you just say third by itself,
That's what we were saying, the third, right?
He was absolutely saying the
the
third.
third.
Yeah.
I thought it was just
He
third.
was
See,
calling me
man,
the
we had that
third.
big old discussion earlier for
Yeah.
nothing.
He was calling me the third the whole time.
If you're not first, you're last. All right.
Yeah.
I'm always the third wheel. Like always.
You ain't always. Don't try to.
Nah, this is healing energy. You want to go deeper. into
Healing,
that?
yeah.
So, you know,
It all started.
so here I'm the third wheel. Just in my life, I'm just like all my friends are booed up, and then here I am.
The
like,
third.
And here
Third
I go.
wheel.
Already, I got you.
Yeah.
Well, that's the show for today. No, I'm just kidding. Welcome, y'all. Welcome. Don't forget to share. Don't forget to subscribe. That's what I was trying to say. Yes. Come on, man. Tell them what we got today, baby.
All right, so today we have a full house of topics, man. First and foremost, we got to talk about the Travis Scott concert, controversy, and also a little Tiana Taylor because she also had a concert that got a little unruly. And then we're going to be saying, what are the benefits of telling people no?
I like that.
We all
Yeah.
need to tell more people no. I think so.
Yeah, definitely.
So we'll get into that in a second. We're going to talk about a little bit of the Kanye drink champs, too. Did y'all see that?
Man, that was fire.
That's what.
Yeah.
Bro, I've been trying to tell y'all he's the boy.
I think they broke the internet on
I
that.
done came on this show and any other show I've been on and sung Kanye's praises.
That don't
now
mean,
y'all finally
you know
come
what?
on
I
the
mean,
rant.
just because
wanna,
that little thing or whatever was something don't mean that he's all
I
that.
want to let
I'm
the
just
world
saying.
know
I'm
I
just
always
saying.
knew my boy had his utilities about him, man.
We'll see. We'll see if that check clear.
Okay.
Not only that,
Let's
y'all
see.
wasn't saying that when he was supporting Donald
I
Trump.
was.
Who?
I can literally
No,
give you a timestamp.
you got to put that on him because
I've
never been a big Kanye fan. I'm not a big Kanye fan.
I'm just saying, keep the energy.
I heard All Falls Down back in 2004, and I ain't never left.
All right.
I don't know. You had a little doubts when the whole Trump thing was
No
going
way.
on.
No way.
Hit the tape. We got it. No, I'm just kidding. Go ahead, man.
There was an embryo swap. So a couple got a baby that wasn't theirs and vice versa. We're going to get into that. And finally, Kyle Rittenhouse, that punk ass little bitch who just went on the stand and cried like a little fucking baby after killing 2 people in cold blood in the streets of Kenosha, Wisconsin.
Yeah, you might have to hit
He
me
shot
up on
3.
that one. You might have to hit me up on that one. And don't forget, man, we got the women in TikTok, man, talking about and I make sure I say the word right. I can spell it. It's the black POLYGAMY. Polygamy.
Polyamorous.
Oh,
Is it polygamy or polyamorous?
It's
Spell
supposed
it
to be
again.
polyamorous. It's
No.
supposed to be polyamorous.
polyamorous is like a gender or something like that. It's polygamy.
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 See, man, maybe somebody tap in on the chats or whatever.
There's
and let us
nothing to
know
tap
what's up.
in. I'm telling you, it's polygamy.
Excuse me. I mean, third. Excuse me. All right. Well, basically, we are going to talk about that too because it was an interesting video, man. How women are talking about these relationships now on TikTok, man. And things have changed. Things have changed.
Hold on. So, just for clarity, is it polygamy when the relationships involves more than two people, or hypergamy where the relationship involves dating someone with wealth?
It's the first one.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't even
Polygamy.
know about the second one.
Yeah, it's polygamy then.
Okay.
It's POLYGAMY.
Y'all need to get into y'all.
No, we're gonna start there. Yeah, we're gonna go down the list like we got because my man over there, you know.
And don't forget Aaron Rodgers if we could squeeze that.
Yeah, if we can squeeze some Aaron, then we will, man. We'll get
We'll get into that. Yeah.
But first things first, Travis Scott.
Okay.
8 people dead.
So let's do the video. Let's do the video because basically what I did on some of these things, man, I brought up videos, man, so our viewers could see what we're talking about in case they missed it or whatever, and then we can also collaborate on that, the video. So let's hit the video on Travis Scott real quick. That'll be video number 1. No, down. No. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not. Video number 4. There you go.
Footage they don't want to show.
We need somebody to help him. Somebody pass out right here. Hold on, don't touch him. Everybody just back up. Security, somebody help jump in real quick. Keep going. Just somebody jump in. Come on. Security, get it there. Let's get it there.
All right.
Oh, that's a beautiful thing.
Now,
man.
Well, okay, so this is the thing, okay? And that's why I wanted to show that because the media tried to make it seem like he had no concern or no, feelings about the whole, thing going on as far as the concert and people being trampled and falling out and stuff like that. Going into this concert, man, I guess, and I didn't really, to be honest with you, I didn't know he's that big of a star.
What?
I really did. I mean, come on now. I know he's big, but I'm not to the point where people falling out like this Elvis Presley, somebody like that.
He's bigger than Elvis.
Okay, well, okay, even if that's so.
not what's happening though. They're not falling out.
No,
like
yes, they were.
That's
they
not
were.
What that is.
Yes, they were falling out.
Yeah, not because he's Michael Jackson.
Well, no,
because for one, they were saying that someone was going around injecting people with something.
Well, that was doing the whole trample, right?
But then also like I don't follow Travis Scott. I couldn't tell you a single Travis Scott song.
Okay.
But what's starting to come out now with this controversy is that he has a history of encouraging like rowdiness at his concerts.
Well,
so that's just part of like the norm for his concerts. I wouldn't equate that to people falling out behind him.
Y'all mind letting the only Travis Scott listener in the room have a whack at it?
Go ahead.
So what goes on at a Travis Scott concert?
Just talk slow, man. You're going too fast. I can't.
What he does is promotes the rager culture.
Yeah.
He promotes that rowdiness, promotes that getting crazy at his concert. Yes, but he also obviously shown in the video beforehand. He shows concern for people who actually become injured and fall out. Right. He can't control an entire crowd once they get going, so that's why people got trampled. With the controversy surrounding that, people were injected with drugs and security guards were like overwhelmed because of different outside substances. They're claiming that that's false. Like the Texas police have come out and said that was a false report.
The drug thing?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I ain't heard that part.
But I feel like this isn't on Travis Scott. This is on the venue. Maybe you should be more prepped because you know how big Travis Scott is. Travis Scott is so big that he had a meal at McDonald's sell out. He's had multiple Air Jordans sell out. He has collaborations with Nike. He has his own hard seltzer brand, Cacti. He has been winning ever since he got with Kylie Jenner. I'm not going to dive deeper into that, but I mean, it's happened. But he's become literally like a Kardashian as far as fame. He is among the most famous people in the world right now.
Oh, that's irrelevant.
All right.
And you said something misleading.
So when I said, well, let me get on with my point, because when these stampedes happened, not only was it Travis Scott up there, it was also Drake, the number one superstar on the entire planet.
He's being sued.
They're both on stage at the same time, and therefore stuff got a little out of hand.
But
now this is the thing. This is the thing. first of all, to directly be suing him, I feel is wrong. You know what I mean? Unless he was involved in the situation. Now, there was a situation that where he was in a concert and I think somebody stole his shoes or something, or took his shoe or something like that, and he told them to beat his ass or something like that. Now, that's a person can sue.
Yes.
You see what I'm saying? But you're talking about a big ass venue, a rock star as big as Woodstock or whatever. You know, to the point where does he control that? He doesn't control that. The venue, the people, there's people that's supposed to be in place for that, for the emergencies, for the, the hospitals and stuff like that.
Who do you sue?
You sue the venue. You sue.
wait a minute.
But if the venue,
This
if he's running the venue, I get it. Okay, that's who you go to. It was the event for him.
Is his event.
Astroworld.
And he had a deal with Live Nation, which was the promoters.
Mm-hmm.
So he's the person to sue, in my opinion. But I want to address what you said, that he go, oh, look in this clip. He's telling people, oh, calm down. Let them see what's going on with this person. He's already been arrested at a previous concert because for inciting a riot at his concert or whatever. So just because that's what happened in this particular incident, he does have a history of promoting this stuff.
Okay.
And there was a capacity on the venue, and he said he went and said that it was sold out, and he said, but don't trip out, we gonna make it so that more people can come, even though it's at capacity. And almost a lot of people say that was him encouraging people to come storm into the venue. He encourages that kind of stuff at his concerts. So you gotta be mindful of venue capacities.
Yes.
I think I'm so indifferent about this entire situation, but my biggest complaint about it is who takes their 8, 9, and 10-year-olds to a Travis Scott concert. That to me, after you're done suing Travis Scott, DCFS should be going to talk to you. I think that's bad parenting.
Yes.
Taking your kids to a damn Travis Scott concert.
That's the worst
during
part
COVID.
Right there. First of all, why is a 9-year-old at a daggone grown folk concert like that? That's
weird.
You know what I mean? And so are they suing too? I don't know.
Who?
The one the 9-year-old.
Well, he's still because I think the 9-year-old is like in.
He's in critical condition, right? He's still in the hospital or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, before I came, I think they said that the body count went from 8 to 9. I don't know who died, but
well, I think the thing that he did show concern, about the people at the concert, and he is paying for funerals and stuff like that, which is okay and all well and dandy. But I just think not only that his type of venue or concert has, need control, others has to be as controlled as well. And there has been other concerts way before this one that was basically bad. And for example, wait a minute. Nick, what's up? Nick's in the house. For example, what was it? A number what number was it?
We ain't got all day, my man.
I know, right? Oh, here it is. I'm tripping. Number five, video number 5, Patur. But basically it has been, not just them, his venue that's been.
She okay? Bring up here. Come on. She okay? Bring her up here. She okay? We ain't doing that. Come on. No. I'm about to retire. You ain't gonna sue me, baby. Come on, baby. You gotta make sure you do it, baby. Come on. Cover that nipple. Come on. Bring her up here. Sit her right there. Get her some air. Sit her right there.
That was 2 days later, of course.
Okay.
After, what's the next concert or whatever, but I think when you're actually trying to give some sort of control, or especially if it's right up in front of you, I mean, but if people tramping, from the back all the way up or whatever, you just really don't know or have control of that. There's other people that you've hired to handle that. They're supposed to take care of that. You know what I'm saying? So that, I think that people are being too hard on him. I'm not saying he don't deserve some shit, but they are being too hard on him.
I agree.
And they want to cancel him, want to cancel the next concert and all this stuff or whatever. You know what I'm saying? They never canceled Elvis. How many people died or fell out and they had crowd control that was messed up or whatever? The Rolling Stones, they didn't cancel them.
Yeah.
You know
I
what I'm saying?
think the
So that's my whole.
difference-
Let me hop in.
it's not that much of a difference
There is
because
some
you they don't
nuance.
cancel the Woodstocks.
All
There
right.
is some
They're
nuance.
high. They fucked up. They're using drugs,
Yeah.
everything,
I'll
whatever.
expound upon that.
No, I'm still talking.
Well,
No.
nah, you have not.
Go
So what I believe from this entire situation is that whoever to blame or to sue, that should be directed at whoever hired the security guards. You're understaffed. You needed more people.
The staff, exactly.
So therefore, whoever was in charge of hiring the security guards should be the person being sued, whether that be Live Nation, whether that be Astrofest, whether that be Travis Scott. Outside of that, I do compare it to a lot of things that happened in the past because every year EDC goes on. EDC is the Electrical Daisy Carnival. It happens in Vegas every year, and I'm sure someone dies every single year. There's ecstasy, there's mushrooms, there's all types of drugs being done. It's Las Vegas. Stuff is happening. It's probably not by stampede, but it's by other means. Overdoses, more than likely. With that being said, things have come and gone. Woodstocks. I think that rap has became a space where it is as big as rock and roll. And what do we get from rock and roll, and especially the height of grunge and punk? Mosh pits. These are rap mosh pits, and people got injured in those punk ones. I got homies that have told me stories of how they had bloody noses, black eyes, got knocked out, even by participating in these mosh pits, and it just comes with the.
It comes with the
music.
and people know
the new rock.
Yeah, you know what you're getting into before you even get there. To be honest with you, you know what I mean when it comes to those type of concerts. So you know, my whole thing is this: is basically you shouldn't be trying. I'm so tired of everybody trying to be canceled or cancel this and cancel that. You know what I'm saying? I'm so tired of that, man. Because it's kind of like, you know, you can't do nothing now in the world without having been canceled.
Yeah.
You know, so I mean, like I said, he took responsibilities, he take the blame or whatever for certain things or whatever. That's fine. You know what I mean? But don't have to cancel this and cancel that because of it. You know what I mean? But some people don't want to see you make it like that.
I low-key want to see them get canceled so I can finally get them shoes. Them Air Max ones is
Then ain't worth shit. Then nobody want them. Then ain't nobody gonna care. Ain't nobody gonna care.
No, I'm getting them.
And but when you rocking them, they gonna look at you like, man, they ain't shit.
Have to.
You know what I'm saying? But like if you get them when it's hot, they like, oh shit, he got this shit. You know what I'm saying? That's the difference. Oh, I ain't supposed to be holding this up.
You ain't shit, but you fine though. That's all I want.
They look good. All right, man. Let's get into the next one, man.
All right. So, what are the benefits of telling people no? Ladies and gentlemen, we have a spectacular chance to be great here. Don't fumble it. What would you guys say is the benefits of finally standing up for yourself and saying, hey, dog, no, I can't do this for you. No, I won't go there. No, I'm not showing up. Anybody care to go first?
I'll go last because I'm the third.
Oh,
I'll let you go first. I want you to go first.
Okay,
you go.
I would say that the benefits of telling people no are vast. Actually, they put yourself first, finally, over other people's needs, and on top of that, they allow you to be stern and have this kind of vibrato about you. It allows you to say, "Yo, this is what I'm willing to do. This is what I'm not willing to do. Respect me and my boundaries." From that comes respect. From that comes more time management. From that comes people taking you more seriously. I think telling people no is more powerful because it, one, alleviates stress from you and lets other people know that you're not to be fucked with.
Yeah.
I'm not a no person. And to rephrase the question, because this is ironically a conversation I had 2 weeks ago with someone, but the question was phrased more as, you know, what do you have to sacrifice to be a good person or to be considered a good person to people? And just to be considered a good person, you have to say yes. And you have to sacrifice the things that you want in your life. And, you know, you might have to do things that you don't want to do. I don't know how to say no to people. I don't even know how, but I think people think I'm a good person. Because I do things I don't want to do sometimes for people. But the only time I feel comfortable telling somebody no is if I've done things for this person, and then when I kind of looking for reciprocity, they have no problem telling me no. People have no problem telling me no. But I just feel like I just get so much further in life by just saying yes.
Yeah. I feel you. I absolutely feel you 100%. I think that's a lot of the reason why I even introduced this topic. After years and years of constantly telling people yes, not receiving that reciprocity, I said, you know what? Fuck it. No.
Yeah, but you're putting a blanket. You're putting a blanket on it, and some people deserve the no.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
But some people deserve your yeses,
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
even when you don't want to give the yes.
Yeah. Yeah. And sometimes, and okay, so my perspective on this whole thing. I myself kind of I'm not a yes man, and I'm not really like a no man. It's kind of like the situation. It depends on what it is. You know, I'm gonna just keep it real. If it's something I can't do, I'm gonna say no. If it's something that ain't, that ain't right, I can't be so nice for a long time or whatever, before I actually be like, no, this just ain't working. No, I can't do this. You know what I'm saying? So basically I give it the chance. When I do want to say no, I give it a chance to try to let, a little further than what I normally would, in order to, before I say the word no.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
But I have a question.
But I'm just
for-
not
for
like,
the
I
two
just can't.
men. So another conversation that I've been having with a good friend of mine is she's big on what she considers alpha male and a beta male or whatever, and a sigma male. She only want to date alpha men.
What's a sigma?
I from what my research is, like, the sigma is the guy that's kind of in between.
Okay.
Like, he has the ability to kind of to do both. But don't quote me on that. I'm no expert.
Okay.
But is the alpha male like the no man? Can an alpha male, like, would you be an alpha male if you said yes or whatever, or just by virtue being able to tell somebody no? Does that make you an alpha man?
I don't really subscribe to the whole alpha male.
You don't think so?
Sigma, beta. No, I don't. I think it's all situational. I think if we put people in certain situations, we're gonna see whether they put up or shut up. And people are good at different things. So if I put a smart guy and a buff guy in the same room, but I put a science project in front of them, who gonna win? Who's alpha in? Who's leading the pack? Mr. Smart Man. But if I put a weight set in front of them, I'll say, yo, who can lift this first?
Well, we're talking about
Guess who's alpha?
relationships.
Mr. Buff Man. So it's like, it's all situational.
We're
I
talking
don't
about
really subscribe
relationships
to
in terms of alpha,
X, beta, X,
alpha
sigma,
men
X.
and relationships.
Internal relationships.
Like, if you had a woman, because you're talking about you've been a yes man and now you feel comfortable saying no or whatever, but then you're also single. So, I feel like in a relationship, like,
hold on, was that a dig? What was that?
We'll see.
No, I feel like,
just see.
no, I'm not saying you're single because you say no. I'm just saying, once you get in a relationship, I think that need to be tossed out the window.
Yeah,
it should be yes all the time after that.
Yeah, this ain't about my relationship. It's about my values. There's certain things I will do, certain things I won't do, and I let my yes be yes, my no be no.
But in every case, you don't make like exceptions or anything.
I do. I don't say no to everything. Who says no to everything? So
I don't know. I'm just asking. Of course, I'm just saying.
But there's benefits to putting yourself first and telling people no and rejecting and or denying people certain things that you don't feel either comfortable with or inconvenience you. That's all I'm saying.
I've said yes even when those circumstances fit that description. When it felt like, man, I really don't want to do this. I've said yes and it turned out to be good sometimes.
Yeah, absolutely. I've said yes to certain things like that too. Let's move on.
Yeah, I had to let y'all have that. I had to let y'all have that, man.
I want to skip a few topics and I'm gonna go straight to Kyle Rittenhouse. This punk ass one.
So yeah, you have to hit me in on that because it's something new that I haven't really heard about.
So back in 2020, this is 2020. This was last year during COVID, like the height of COVID. The BLM protests were going on, and this young 19-year-old kid, 17-year-old kid took to the streets with an AK-47, AR-15, AR-15 of Kenosha, Washington. It was in the BLM protest, and he's 17. He obviously doesn't have a real job that allows him to walk around with the AR-15 and use it as an intimidation factor and or protection for the community. He's not a cop, is what I'm trying to say.
Right.
So he takes to the street anyway. The things that result from him taking to the streets with this AR-15 is 3 people shot, 2 people dead. He is now on stand at trial.
Right.
And he is crying like a little bitch for his freedom after he took to the streets and did what he did. I disagree with your plea, white man.
That's
I'm
what
sorry, bro.
Nick was saying. Yeah, she did. That's what Nick
I think
said.
you're a punk ass bitch because you weren't crying when you were killing them people in cold blood in the street who are just out there standing up for what they believed in.
Yeah.
It was a protest. It was nonviolent, but yet you decided to grab your AR-15, probably your dad's AR-15, run out there and terrorize the community.
Take
Nothing about that was nonviolent. Let's just
Yeah.
Keep it real.
Yeah.
It was not nonviolent.
Well, you know
Okay,
what?
but do you take to the streets with an AR-15?
This is my opinion on this, and it's obviously gonna be different than yours.
for it. I
and
hope so.
Fuel's. I don't think he should have been there. Like some vigilante, like
That's it.
you
That's what I'm
know,
trying to get at.
but he was saying, hey, we're here to protect property and, provide first aid to people. Like that's what he was seen on video saying before all the other stuff went down.
Mhm.
So, but I feel like I wouldn't allow my 17-year-old son to go, because he was not even from that area. He came from like Chicago or something.
Mm-hmm.
And to be out there with a weapon or whatever, I wouldn't encourage that. But whatever, he was there. They're out there looting, rioting, burning shit down, and so it's not nonviolent. I'm so conflicted on this whole situation because, in one respect, they was kicking that dude's ass. They was coming after him. They chased Kyle Rittenhouse down or whatever, and he'd be the dead dude if he didn't have the weapon, in my opinion.
But he would also be the not even hit a bit.
Yeah,
dude,
if he stayed his ass at home.
No, if he just didn't have the AR in his hand. If you're just talking a little trash on the side. He's not rushed and jumped for
we
that.
don't know that.
You got a whole weapon that can kill masses of people.
My biggest thing that bothered me on also, aside from him even being there, I don't think he should have been there.
Yeah, I agree.
But what bothered me more than that was the fact that after he shot those 3 people, he walked past the police with his hands in the air with a gun wrapped around his body, and the police just drove right past him. Like, I was like, damn, that could never be me. They would have really made sure they came to talk to me if that was the case. And then he had to go turn himself in. That rubbed me the wrong way. But at the end of the day, I think, and I almost even hate to say this, I think the dude was defending himself.
Okay, so do you think the tears that he's bolstering on trial are valid?
Valid to the point where he's in trouble.
Valid or real?
Both.
Well, I mean, just
valid.
when you're in trouble,
if these were real tears coming down his face, does he have is he in the situation to cry about?
You can be crying about something to the fact that you know that you're done. You're done for life or whatever. You're crying about that. You're not playing more of being merciful of what you've done. Some people, no, man, bullshit. Some people will basically, say like they done they do. They done did they shit or whatever, right? And then you get in court and it hits you how serious your trouble that you are in, where the rest of your life is going or whatever. And yes, you're gonna have a genuine credit, but it's not really of guilt. It's not really of you just crying because you're sorry. It's not that.
This is
it's
why
not
you're
that.
wrong.
No, I'm not wrong.
I'm
not wrong. And if you are sorry, you're sorry now, but you wasn't sorry then or whatever. Don't make it all that. But the point is, your life is messed up. That's why you're crying.
This is why you're wrong.
This is why I'm right.
Because there's not a better defendant to be than Kyle Rittenhouse. He's sitting in that court. He's got to be feeling confident. And if I was his attorney, I'd be like, dude, you going home quick.
Huh?
Yeah, y'all clearly not following the trial. The judge started this trial off by saying that the 2 people that were killed and the guy that was shot cannot be referred to as victims. The judge started off the case saying, don't call those people victims. If you want to call them rioters or looters, have at it. But they're not victims. Okay? That's how he started the case. And then he has already chastised the prosecutor twice. He ripped the fucking prosecutor a new asshole, went deep in the prosecutor about things he was doing in the court. So if you were a defendant, you would feel real good. So I'm going to say, if he's crying in court, I don't think he, if I'm him.
So you're saying you think it's genuine?
I don't think he's going to jail.
You don't think he is?
No, because things is looking too good in his favor in court right now.
Under the circumstances by which you just laid out. Yeah. The white man's going to walk once again.
Listen,
but
the dude, ain't no way he think he going to jail the way this trial is.
How many people he killed?
2. He shot 3. He killed 2. You smell those George
Zimmerman
going to
jail.
Vibes?
You might not do as much time, but you're going to jail. You might not do as much time, but you're going to jail.
He's not going to jail.
I believe. Okay, well, we're gonna come back to this after the trial is over. We'll find out after the trial is over if he actually goes to jail. But first, I want to shout out.
Rotating in my mind.
I want to shout out. Hold on. I want to shout out to
it was a
guys.
We still here.
I'm talking. I want to shout out to Paul. Paul, what's up, man? Thank you for checking in. Nick is in the house, and Nick said that's why she's crying. I mean, no, she's what? Hold on, what'd she say? No, she said that fake ass cry on Stan pissed her off. What's the next one?
So this is why you stopped me?
Yeah, I'm trying to get to our comments real quick. That's right. He is a B-I-C-H. What's that last one? And she said, dang on shame. Dang on shame. Okay. That's a user, whoever that is. Dang on shame. All right. So I just wanted to get that out. I don't want to ignore our people, man. Listen, we've been talking and we haven't been talking to our peoples out there. So, I just want to make sure, get your comments. Let us know what y'all think about the topics that we're talking about. Okay. Now, back to almost, what was you saying now, man?
I'm trying to get it.
Trying to get it back.
Yeah, okay. I just think it's foul because when I say I'm giving the Zimmerman vibes, I think it's foul for somebody who's not a police officer to go out and try to do police officer work. I feel like it's unvalid.
I think it would be a unjust, like misjustice to put Kyle Rittenhouse in the same like boat as George Zimmerman, because I think Kyle Rittenhouse is actually more justified in his shooting than George Zimmerman. Trayvon Martin did not go after George Zimmerman. George Zimmerman followed Trayvon Martin, and then he followed, and then got out. Then he got out, and then he thought he was big and bad, and Trayvon Martin just so happened to whoop his ass, and he was not expecting that.
What are you saying? These are different.
The difference is that Kyle Rittenhouse is not a George Zimmerman. He was not following.
So you're saying
people.
that he was defending himself. That's what you're saying.
He was amongst the crowd.
Yeah, but how was
heckling,
that? How
heckling the protesters?
How is Kyle Rittenhouse following people the same? Like he was not even following people. Them people saw Kyle Rittenhouse, bro, and they chased him.
Wow.
No, after he was heckling the protesters.
Okay, so that means you get to come chase me,
it's
bro?
The same George Zimmerman. He's following the crowd. It's just more people.
It ain't the same.
It's the same thing.
It ain't the same.
Yeah, it's a little
He's
different.
following the crowd.
Kyle Rittenhouse was walking away from these people. The dude said, "Man,
with a gun around you?
You're not following the case." Then the guy literally said, even the victim that he didn't kill went on stand and was admitting his role in it. And they're like, "Yeah, he said he was gonna fucking kill Kyle Rittenhouse. Like, I'm gonna kill you, dude."
So your stand on this whole thing is that basically he did it in self-defense.
I do think it's self-defense.
2 people killed 2 people in self-defense.
They were both attacking him.
Okay,
one dude was trying to hit him with a skateboard.
Okay, but it's
that's
not
what I was asking.
If you go out the house with an AR-15 around your body.
But please don't.
I wish
hold on, question. That's a good thing.
As I go out here and I heckle everybody.
Hold on. He had the gun already on his body.
Yeah, it's an AR-15.
So he went there.
Gun.
Yes. And he went there.
Are y'all
and
not following it?
I'm asking because I'm not following it. So that's why I'm asking. And I'm getting it from you, and I'm getting it from you. So that's what I'm saying.
Get it from me because I'm telling it
I see
the way it is.
God went back to the house and I got something for you. I'll be back.
No.
I get that. I just got fucked up. I'm coming back for some. I get that.
Right, but you premeditated. This is basically
premeditated.
It is. You went there looking for some shit.
That ain't what happened.
Obviously. How else? What else are you going there?
I literally just told you.
I'm asking. What are you going there with a gun for? What are you going for?
I'm gonna have to repeat it because I've already said it.
Let's say it again.
The guy they have video of Kyle Rittenhouse earlier in the night saying, "Hey, we're here to protect, property and provide aid for people who need aid, like emergency aid, medical aid."
With a protest on their property? On his property?
He came, which is why I said I don't think he should have been there. He's not even native to that place.
Exactly.
He
That's
crossed
the point.
over.
He shouldn't have been there. And if he shouldn't have been there, why is he there with a weapon? He shouldn't be.
Okay.
I'm just going by what you guys are telling me.
He should have went over there, but he's there.
Okay.
That don't mean you get to come attack him.
But that don't mean you come there with a weapon.
I'm not gonna let you attack me.
But you should, if you're there with a weapon,
from your home state. here just to terrorize.
Do you think the looters and protesters live there? They didn't.
But the
They
looters
came.
and protesters come
Listen,
with.
those people came from somewhere else too. Them people don't
Okay,
live there.
that happens.
Matter.
That
Them-
happens.
them people
That doesn't
didn't
make it
live there.
right. That doesn't make it right.
So it almost got just as much fucking reason to be there as the people protesting and rioting.
Not with a
No,
weapon.
They ain't from there.
Not with a
automatic
weapon.
bro.
Not with a
That's
weapon.
different.
What?
Not with a weapon.
How are
You-
y'all justifying this?
I'm not justifying. I'm justifying the fact that you're saying that
Oh
you know
my
he has a
God.
right to go. Yes, you have a right to go, but not to go as like you're going to go.
Okay, then
You went there. You went there with
if-
intention. You go there with intentions,
Exactly.
especially when you got a
So
weapon
just
on
fuck
you.
the people out there throwing Molotov cocktails and shit
Okay, nigga, are you a
at the
cop?
businesses. And
Are you a cop?
Job.
Yeah, are you a
Like,
cop?
that's
Are you
a
a,
cop
you know what I'm
job.
saying?
at the end of the day,
And it's,
hold on. Listen,
Is it your property? Is it your? That's different if you defending
Exactly.
your own shit. You ain't even
Exactly.
I
defending
don't
your own shit.
disagree with that, but at the same time,
I'm not going to go. I'm not going to kill.
One
I'm
at a
not
time,
going to
one
sit
at a
in
time, one at a
nobody.
time,
I'm
one
not
at a
going to sit in no black man's company in front of their company to try to protect them and shoot somebody just because it's a black man's company. I'm not going to do that
that ain't
shit.
how that happened.
I know that's not what has happened, but
He
the
wasn't
point is,
standing in front
but the
of
point is,
business.
you said that he went somewhere else, right, to protect or whatever, because it's protecting the whole whatever he's trying to protect the property.
You said he was
or
there
whatever.
to protect property
Exactly,
render
and it's
medical
not
aid.
his.
Okay, what's your
Okay,
point?
that's my
And-
point.
and
If
listen,
it's not his, why are you going to protect
that
it?
goes both ways, Fuel, because
Yeah.
the same people that's out there blowing the shit up, okay, that's not their community. And if we live in an area and then, you know, this is a place we go frequent,
Let me ask you something.
you're going to have some outsiders come and blow up our grocery store. Now the people who live
let me-
there, they can't go.
Let me ask you something.
Oh,
Let me
come
ask
on.
you
Them
something.
people don't live there.
Let me ask you
Prove
something.
that.
Let me ask you something. Okay. You got your company. You got a store, right? You got a store, right? And someone comes to your store, or they're protesting in front of your store, you know, and just somebody out of the blue just come to protect your store and shoot
Thank
everybody.
you. That's not even what happened.
But it's not their store.
it don't even.
So that doesn't make
was his
them. So
excuse.
it doesn't.
That-
Yes, it doesn't make it right.
You come
It doesn't
you
make it right.
created a scenario that didn't happen.
No,
That's
I
not
just
what
I
happened.
use it. I asked you as
serve the
protection.
businesses.
I used it as basically what you just
Yeah.
basically
No, I
said.
did not.
Yes, you just said that he was going there to
but
protect.
that analogy would make sense if that's what happened. If Cal Rittenhouse is standing in front of my business and then Sheshwan come over
So I
and
gotta
he
be
just
there.
go pow or whatever, and that's
Gotta
not
be
what
there,
happened.
Our
You know what I'm
Facebook work said, "I am sorry, not with a weapon." Yes, I agree
Exactly.
to you. Exactly.
Exactly.
What's the next one,
What
guys?
that supposed to mean though? What you mean not with a weapon?
I'm
What about
just
it?
saying you don't go to no protest with a weapon.
So you go with fire and Molotov.
No, you
cocktails.
go. No, you go
You
with.
go to go blow something up real quick.
If you
go
go,
with dynamite.
if you going with
Man, come
intent,
on.
if you going with intent, yes,
Oh,
yes, that's what you
my
do.
God.
If you going with something, if you intending to do something, that's what you do. You're gonna carry whatever weapon, whatever bullshit that you're gonna have because you expect some shit to happen and you're gonna make it happen.
Do you
Are
get
you- are
this
you-
excited when I'm not here?
No,
Okay.
that's why I love it. That's why I
Calm
love
your
it.
tits.
Hold on. Hey, what we got? What we got? Even if it's what did it say? Can you see that almost?
Even if it is your property, you cannot defend property. I just went through this with the squatters.
Oh,
Thank
come
you.
on now.
Thank
Come
you.
on now.
Thank you, you. Thank you. All right, what we got
Hold on,
next?
but what-
No, we on the
what
road.
are
We on the
clapping?
road. We on the
What are we
road.
clapping?
I don't know,
Because
but
that's
we on the road.
irrelevant to the point.
No, it's not. You can only
That's
defend.
not-
You can only defend the threat of your life. The threat of your life.
Wait a minute.
That's you got
Now
one.
that's the point.
Yeah, you got
Now
it.
that's the point.
Yeah.
The previous statement was not the point.
Okay.
This is the point.
Okay.
No.
Wait,
Don't be
wait,
pick and
wait.
choosing what the point is.
Okay.
No, that's cheating.
At the time when he shot those people, his life was in
I
danger.
agree. However, it's premeditated.
Yes.
If you walk out there,
You
with a
expect
gun
your life
on
to
you.
be in danger. Nigga, you
Wait,
came with a gun.
Exactly.
Wait. How was it premeditated when I don't know what you're going to do?
You
All right.
came
No.
with a weapon.
Ebony.
You
Calm-
came. No, I
Okay,
don't calm
I'm
down.
trying not to call you what the other F word, but relax your tits.
No.
That's what I'm telling you.
No,
Look,
I don't have
look.
to relax.
Premeditated would say, I'm going to go do this and I'm controlling my actions. You're saying his premeditation would mean he went in there and knew that he would take his gun and those two people were going to go attack him. That's
No.
what his that
No.
it would. That's
No.
what his
He was
premeditation
taking- no,
would require.
premeditation is
I
no,
can't
no.
wait for
You don't
somebody
know
to
what.
try me.
Yes.
Oh, I can't.
Or premeditate.
So
Premeditate. No, listen.
So rest him.
Premeditate is going into an atmosphere expecting something to happen
That
and
is
have
not-
and have a defense to basically defend yourself
Yeah.
from whatever may happen.
Okay,
You
so
was
Cal
expecting
Rittenhouse
it.
is
You was
guilty
expecting it, and
for
you
wishing a nigga would. Then
basically.
Oh,
Go ahead.
please.
What we got? What we got? She needed. She said you need to learn the law.
What
Somebody
the hell
said
are you
need to learn the
talking
law.
about, Facebook
Oh.
user? What law do I
Talk
need to
us.
learn?
Talk to us, baby. Talk to us.
What law is there to learn? You sound bogus.
I think, all right, so I think it's completely justified in a specific scenario. He walks out there, he might freedom of speech, say some shit that the protesters may not agree with. They come over there and they beat him up. He then goes pop the trunk because the AR's in the trunk, and then comes out, let him off. I get
Right.
that. He has it on him to
Yes,
begin with. He
exactly.
left his home state with it. He left
Come
his
on.
household, his hotel room, wherever he was staying, with it around his body.
Somebody
for
said
him-
right fuel, so I'm
Like,
right.
Come
Whatever.
on, dog.
Hey,
Trying to
it
do
is what it
police
is.
work
I'm
when
gonna
he's not a
stand on my
police
principle.
officer.
It's just a whole bunch of ignorant people on the subject.
Oh
sound
no,
like.
no,
No,
don't be.
no,
Hey,
don't
she didn't mean
belittle
that.
my-
No, you're right. Don't be.
Hey,
right.
I'll
Oh,
be
no,
the
no,
heel.
no.
I'll be the heel.
No, but I mean, but seriously though, all bullshit aside, I don't care what it is. Okay, put it this way: some people carry a gun every day, right? In Texas,
I don't
basically.
leave
Listen,
without my
right.
Glock.
Oh my Jesus.
you know,
Hey, that gives you
and some people don't go, and people don't go intent or whatever to be somewhere to where they can, have to shoot somebody, right? But when you're going into a hostile situation, or that can even grow into a hostile situation, and you're going there with a gun or whatever, you're already expecting someone to come at you, right? And you already got in your mind, somebody come at me, I'm gonna shoot.
You know where your argument
That's just as
falls
mad. That's
flat?
just as no. It don't fall flat.
I'm about
That
to-
it does not fall flat. Ignorance is not knowing.
I hate
That's
that
what
I'm
it is.
even defending
Ignorance is
Cal
not knowing.
Rittenhouse
Thank you,
because
Facebook user.
what
know what
was
I'm
the point
saying?
in that though?
The point is, you do not show up. You do not never go anywhere with a daggone weapon without expecting something to happen.
We're not gonna move past this topic without me making this statement.
You can make your
And
statement.
this is where your argument falls flat. You and the Facebook user. Your argument falls flat because we know that if we just closed our eyes and pictured this scenario, and we pictured a black 17-year-old boy with a gun, and two white people were chasing him and about to attack him with a skateboard, y'all would totally think that the young black kid would have been totally fine to shoot them people.
No.
That's we.
No,
You
no,
would not be saying this.
no.
singing this
I
same
would say
song.
the same thing.
You would
I'm even making
not.
this whole scenario because it doesn't matter
would
of who it
neither.
is. It doesn't matter of who it is. It don't matter what color you are. The point is, you went there expecting for some shit to happen, and it did, and you shot people. That's what it was.
You don't go to jail for that. He charge him for being in possession of a gun under legal age
you
or
don't go
whatever.
to jail
That's
for
what you
that.
charge him for. But to charge him for murder,
It's
that's
premeditated.
self-defense.
It's premeditated.
I think back to
Premeditated.
the Christopher Dorner, right? Like ex-Marine or something like that, and he was going through the streets sniping people.
Mhm.
I felt the same way. Like, who is this? He's ill. Like, please stay off the
Thank you,
street,
user.
'cause he's at
Premeditated.
large. Like, I didn't think he was doing the Lord's work at all. So
Mhm.
if the scenario was flipped, and we've seen it be
Yeah,
flipped in the Christopher Dorner case,
how-
I would feel the same way.
Exactly.
Your
Right.
analogy is
Exactly.
just, you
No,
are
what
talking
you
about-
mean? What are you talking
What
about?
does Chris
What are you
Dorner?
talking about?
Oh.
He's a black man.
Wait,
went to the
what
streets
does
with a
Christopher
axe.
Dorner
You're talking about
got to do
facts.
with Cal Rittenhouse? There's not even the same scenario. We're talking about somebody. If you went to court, and you should know better than this, Sheshwan, listening to Do They Have a Case? Listen, if you're comparing somebody that's out here just whacking innocent people in the street, Chris Dorner, like, as opposed to some dude running, and everybody, listen,
Intimidating.
everybody who has a gun on them knows you got to defend the gun, because if those people attacked Cal Rittenhouse with that weapon and whooped his ass, he loses control of his own weapon. And what happens then? Then they kill him with his own shit. He has to defend.
First of all, you shouldn't have had the shit there. Anyway,
That's a whole nother
on,
argument.
okay,
but
hold on,
did
hold
he
on,
have
hold
a
on.
right to defend himself?
can y'all
Yes, he did.
read this comment real quick since you just said
I
about
own a
owning.
registered 9 mil. So if I get into it with someone then go home. I'm sorry, my gun, then come back, and that person say something to me. So she's saying I have the right to shoot. Who is this person?
Don't worry about it, but I
weird-ass
mean,
analogy?
somebody, no. There's
That's
somebody that's
it.
making sense. That's
That
what
don't
it
make
is.
no
It
sense.
does make
You go to the
sense.
club, they jump you. You go to the trunk, you air it out. That's
Exactly.
justified.
Do y'all
That's
know how
the-
dumb that sound?
You done got whooped or whatever. You
Yeah.
done got came. You can't.
Do you know how dumb that
got it.
sound?
No, it
Sound
don't
like
sound.
justice.
It
You
don't.
cannot go back and get a gun and come back and air it out.
What?
Okay.
What?
A black
Listen,
parent ain't going to bring a 17-year-old black kid to a riot.
I'm with whoever Law Bossa Nova Carter is. I
That's
agree.
Lou. That's Lou.
I agree with that, and and that's what I agree with that. I agree with that, and he shouldn't have been there.
Yeah.
But we arguing apples and oranges. You know, what I mean? For one, you can't look if who was the dude who got beat up on Friday by Debo and he ran to the car. If Red got knocked out by Debo, then ran to the car and grabbed the strap and came back, that's murder, bro. You know what I'm saying? But
Okay. So
hold on.
Slap me. What you mean?
You cannot do that, dude.
I'm defending myself.
That is no longer a threat.
But
Once
that's
once
not
it's
even,
done and over with,
but
it's
that's
not a
not
threat.
that's not even
The
the
threat
point,
has
though.
to be present and active in order for it to be a live, incredible
But
threat.
that's not the point,
And
man.
Kyle Rittenhouse was in the
Whenever-
middle
whenever
of
we
an
get through.
actual
Listen,
live, incredible
Wait,
threat.
No,
If
no.
that's the case, you might be working with a little something.
No,
You
no,
may
no,
have
no, 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 no,
gained a
no, no,
little
no,
footage.
you're not.
You-
No,
but
you're not.
still,
No, you're
fuck
not.
that.
No, you're
And-
not.
and-
No, you're not.
and you
No,
gotta-
you're not.
and you
Because
gotta-
whenever, cut all this shit. Whenever you get through, after all is said and
This might
done,
be a lesson to our black
No.
community, though.
after all is said and done, or whatever, you do not take a weapon somewhere and in a hostile place and expect not to, use it. Basically, you already knew that you was going to use that weapon. You came there
You don't
with
know
a
what he
weapon.
knew.
You came. Okay, well, you shouldn't even. First of all, why even come
And
there with
it's
a weapon?
not like it's
Why-
not
why-
tremendous
why
loss to
even
the
come there?
community,
Why
the
come
people
there?
that he killed.
Why even come there with a weapon?
To
Why?
avoid
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 what?
being a victim,
A victim of what?
a death from
Okay.
a protester. And
What
a
about the
rioter.
other ones? What if they had weapons?
They did.
Okay.
All of them did not
They
have
was
weapons
out
there.
there shooting.
They
What
was-
are you talking about,
Hey,
bro?
man.
Okay.
They were out there shooting.
No,
Found something.
Run it.
So, Wisconsin gun law. Wisconsin is a shall issue state for citizens and lawful permanent residents who are 21 years or older. Kyle Rittenhouse is 17 years old. Therefore, being on the streets with a firearm is already illegal.
Illegal.
Okay.
By
Then
4 years.
hey,
Illegal.
then charge him for that.
Bingo.
Illegal.
But
And-
what are we arguing?
And the
Because if you
that's
if you
one
got a
thing.
gun and you're illegal, you're
Hold
going
on.
to get charged for killing somebody
Hold on.
too,
Charge him
just
for
as well. Because
charge
you're
him-
not supposed to have it.
charge him for that.
You're not supposed to
Bingo.
have it.
Listen, if you're speeding down the street, right, and then some random person just runs out into the street, you know what? If you pull over and render aid or whatever, I mean, you're good or whatever. But you're gonna have to deal with the fact that if witnesses say this person was speeding down the street, you might have to, you'll be liable for the speeding aspect of it or whatever. But the pedestrian will probably technically be at fault. So you can find him guilty for carrying a gun or something. But shooting these people, I don't understand why he would be guilty for defending his own life. I would do the same thing. And these people are not no upstanding citizens that he smoked.
Well, first of all, he shouldn't have been there.
He shouldn't have been,
That's
but
the,
he
that's
was.
the first. That's the first.
Hold
thing.
on, but neither
Second
was
of
the
all-
3 people that he shot. They
Second of
shouldn't
all-
have been there either.
Were they 17?
I don't give a damn if
They
they
young?
was 99, 2000.
Yeah.
It don't matter.
And
Yeah,
They shouldn't have been
exactly.
there.
They didn't leave the house with ill will.
Ill will.
Oh, you gonna
It
say that?
came to
What?
it.
What?
But they didn't leave
Look,
the
play
house.
the video.
Hold
Looking
on.
up.
Okay, y'all.
Look,
We
y'all
can't. Hey, we got to
17-year-old
move
white
on. We got to move
They
on. We
didn't
don't.
leave the house
We
with that
got
intention.
no dummy. That what she is saying. No dummy. Then what's is that the end or then? I can't see y'all.
I don't know what. It's just a whole bunch of illiterate mumbo jumbo.
Yeah, don't be talking about our people, man.
Nah, it's up there,
click
though.
on, is she high? Somebody asked me.
I love to know
Hey,
who this
you
is.
know, they coming at you, dog. They coming at you.
Hey,
Give me the next one. Give me the
It's
next
true. Ignorance is bliss, and I can tell by your comment.
All right. Yeah, let's move on.
Hey, no, I want the comments.
We'll
Hold on.
agree to disagree.
Exactly.
I'm with
hold
it.
on.
We'll respect all sides.
Listen, exactly, Fuel. Why come with a weapon? He did not live there. He shouldn't have even been there. That's what they said. That's the
Okay,
comment.
ain't nobody
you know-
disputing that.
But I mean, it's just common sense. It really don't make sense for you to go somewhere in an area of something that you know that's going to be rowdy or whatever, and you basically
But are we not going to
and you have
condemn
a
the
win.
victims?
You went there.
They shouldn't have
You
been
went there.
there either.
I
They
don't
were
know.
not there innocent, and they were shooting, and they were
Was
shooting.
the
and the
victim-
other guy
the
that
victims he shot had guns.
It's nasty.
one of them did, and one of the guys that he had shot.
I don't know that part. I don't
There's
know that
also
part.
a video of the guy that he had killed earlier, calling somebody a nigga and getting in somebody's face earlier in the night, some white man. So I mean, you really gotta, y'all all over the place with this. And it's if Cal Rittenhouse shouldn't have been there, the protesters shouldn't have been there either, because they set the city on fire. They didn't have no more or no less of a right than Cal Rittenhouse.
Huh? Hold on.
They have the same amount of right to be there.
Right to protest is the First Amendment.
The people were rioting, dude.
Right to protest is in the First Amendment.
Well, you
Okay,
have-
then
you
the
have-
right to
No.
for Cal Rittenhouse to go there.
Protest.
To bear arms is
First
the
of all,
Second Amendment.
first of all,
However, there are laws that keep us in check.
Hey.
The 21 and over law.
And
right.
we can
But
do
that,
this.
that part first.
Yeah.
Second of
So
all,
lawfully.
first of
I
all,
ain't folding, so-
it never starts out as a riot. It starts off as a protest.
it's a protest.
and it evolves into a riot every time. Where have you ever seen it just start off as a riot? It's always a protest first or
What?
whatever, and then it ends up being a
Phew,
riot.
Are you serious?
I'm dead serious because it's how it happens.
Oh my
Like,
god.
yeah,
That's how it
protest
happens.
isn't set up with
No, it
ill
ain't.
The
will.
protest,
Are you-
let me say,
Sometimes it
you
gets
have
there,
people. No,
but
you
it's
have
not set up
genuine
with the
people.
intention
What
of being
fucking
ill.
world are y'all
Understand.
living in?
You have genuine people that protest.
Y'all
that
been
really
drinking too
no.
much Truly.
You have genuine people that protest, just want their voice heard, just want to be, be seen or whatever the case may be. But then you have people that just riot because they take advantage of the protest. That's what happens.
Mhm.
Or either happens like that, or you have a protest, and then when a police or whatever get extra aggressive, it becomes a riot. That's how that happens.
Yeah,
every
that's
time.
facts.
You know what I'm
Now,
saying?
that's facts.
I'm about
And that's- and we're
I
gonna
don't know,
close-
I kind of
and we're
fell
gonna close
asleep
up.
just
She sounds-
now.
she
Nah, don't you dare.
I
Don't
took
you dare.
I took a nap with my eyes open.
But I like our comments though, but they coming at you. They coming at you. I don't care. But anyway, let's go to the next.
No,
one,
it's
big
just
dog.
one person. Anybody who agree with you and his Facebook users.
Ain't you
need-
nothing?
need to tap in.
I agree with
No.
you.
Hey.
We right here.
Hey, that's fine. At least you have the ability and the capacity to say, okay, that makes some sense
Yeah.
or whatever.
No, that-
But
What you
Fuel
trying to say?
and his Facebook users
No.
out
First of
here
all,
smoking out the meth
wait,
pipe.
because it's got to make sense
The
to me.
meth pipe.
It's got to
But,
make sense. I can see what you're saying in certain scenarios, but
Give it to me
but
then.
still, but that's not what you're saying though. The thing that you're saying
Do
is,
you want to go to the next
if
topic?
you
Because we
want
can do this.
if you want to fuss about why this person was there for one that shouldn't have been there from the beginning,
Then the protester
that's a
shouldn't have
fact.
been there either.
That's a
then.
fact.
No,
Whatever.
the
How you gonna? You
protester.
can't say the protester can't be there.
Um,
Couldn't be there.
Yo,
Huh?
I want you to expound upon something that you mentioned earlier. It was very significant, or at least I thought. You said that if somebody gets beat up and then walks out to their car and gets a gun and comes back and shoots up everybody, that's then illegal because it's outside of the act. Is that law?
That's a law.
Please teach our black community this
Man,
real
no,
quick,
listen,
because I think that's an important law we should all know.
In order for you to even, and this is not anything you could take and run with because every state is different.
Okay.
Like they have castle laws, and then they have the stand your ground laws and stuff like that. And every state is different, right? So in Florida, that's what the purpose of stand your ground law is that you don't have to retreat in Florida. If you're involved in an active threat, you don't have to run. You can engage. And then if I'm not mistaken, in California, you have to make some kind of effort to retreat in order to defend yourself. We don't have stand your ground law. So if I'm approaching you and coming at you here in California, you have to be in a situation where you can avoid like escaping me. I'm coming at you. You have to make some kind of effort to kind of like get out of the situation in order for it to be considered self-defense in California.
All right. So in layman's term, if I get beat up in a party, jump,
Right.
and then I run out to the car and get the blicky and air it out, I'm in the wrong. I'm going to jail.
it's premeditated.
You would be in the wrong.
Yeah.
Because you're no longer in a threat.
Okay.
Because
You walked
once
away
you
from
left,
it already.
they're not there anymore.
Right.
Now, you take that same scenario. You're in a party. They get with you, and you get up and you run it, and they following you, and you make it to the car and you air it out. That's perfectly legal.
Okay. All right. Understood. Thank you. Thank you for
All right, we got that part done. We got that. All right, man. Let's get into this next one, man. All right, man. We're talking about actually, yeah. Anyway, this whole thing with the young lady with the embryo.
Okay,
mix
yeah.
up.
So there's a baby swap.
Man,
The couple got
yeah.
the wrong vial, held the baby, gave birth to the baby. It came out, I'm guessing, black.
I was
Yes.
guessing that too,
'Cause
but they
kept saying
never said.
complexion, yeah.
Yes,
They
this-
never said. They said it was a different race, but
They
they,
said
never
They
confirmed
said it was
what
darker.
the other
They,
baby
they didn't
was.
say they didn't say black. They just said dark.
Yeah.
Whatever.
They never really confirmed though.
Right. What would you do if that was you and your significant other, and y'all came home with the wrong baby?
Yeah, it sucks, but obviously, I
And
want
you
my
raised
real
her for
baby.
4 months.
Yeah, obviously, I want my real baby though. But I'm sure there was a little bit of detachment issues. Like, I got to give you up. I loved you, and I thought you were mine.
Yeah, because didn't she breastfeed on, and then the daughter also was attached to the baby and
Yeah,
everything.
they had a
whatever.
the white couple had a 5-year-old
4-year-old
daughter.
Yeah.
And what I ended up finding out was that it wasn't even as simple as, oh damn, here's your baby. It wasn't even like just an exchange. It was like they got to go to court now. And
Right.
they have to like file for like custody of their own biological kid now.
Would you say just forget it and just say, hey, this my, you know what I'm saying? You keep yours, I keep mine.
We're
We're all attached.
Baby right on
You know what I'm saying? We're all attached, y'all.
Well,
You just got to,
If the baby is black, and after watching the oppression of
Well-
Colin Kaepernick,
Oh,
I would have to make sure that my black kid was with me, just because for the sake of identity crisis.
I mean, but white people can love their kids just the same as well.
Yeah, they
You know what I'm
could,
saying?
but there's a unique experience in being black,
It's
and
an experience, true.
and I think those kids that are not raised around black people, and I think that they may just grow up feeling like they wish they had a bond with their people.
That makes sense. That makes
Yeah.
sense. If it was,
I'm happy it happened at 4 months though, as opposed to 2,
Oh, yeah.
3.
Oh yeah.
yeah. If they would have found out like, 4
But they're
years.
saying the more and more that people are starting to use in vitro, which is like the numbers are increasing, like more and more people are relying on in vitro fertilization to get pregnant. A lot of little things are starting to happen like this.
like mix-ups and stuff like that.
Mix-ups and then the doctors impregnating the clients.
I remember that.
and
Yeah, I
stuff.
heard
So,
something
yeah,
about
that
that
shit
a long time
happens
ago.
a
You want
lot.
to get into messy land? Like, what if this was just like the wife cheated on the husband with a black dude, and it's
Ooh.
really her baby,
And it really,
but she just
ooh.
really like ready to die with the lie. Like,
Right.
Hey. And like,
That would've
That
been-
could be possible.
That's somebody got a different baby.
That could.
And
Hey.
she just died with the lie. Like, come on,
Right.
brother.
Yeah. I think, I mean, it's a terrible thing for the company itself or whatever to mix people like that or whatever, and not even, of course they're gonna have to suffer the consequences. You know what I mean? But it's just terrible. It's just terrible. It's a terrible thing.
Yeah.
Luckily, yeah, the 5-year-old is too young to ever, that by the time they get older, they're not going to remember that happened. And the babies are too young to understand. They had a 5-year-old daughter.
It was 5?
No. The daughter the 5-year-old daughter or 4-year-old daughter was attached to the baby.
Oh, okay,
You know what I'm
okay.
saying?
Yeah, man.
They're
Like,
not
she
going to
was
remember
like-
That
that.
had a little Susie's feelings.
Right,
Not
and then-
getting our baby back.
It would be weird though when they switch it. If they do, when they get them switched back or whatever, it's going to be kind of weird.
I think it's
but-
going to be some therapy, a lot
Yeah,
of
some
therapy,
therapy,
going
yeah.
on, perhaps. And I do think that's traumatic, and I hope they get their coin.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
for sure.
absolutely. I
I
hope they
get
get
their coin.
paid.
That
And
part.
there
I hope
needs
they
to
get
be some kind of like punitive damages attached to it, because there needs to be some things set in place, make it standard, so that things like this don't happen again. You got to have punitive damages attached to that, just to say, this needs to be the standard now. You need to make sure whatever it is, that each vow is handled a certain way, whatever, because clearly there's no standard for handling these things. If the in vitro doctor can get his client pregnant, and if you can mix up a black baby perhaps with a white baby.
Yeah. I don't want to make too light of this, but it's just kind of funny what you
It's
you
fuels,
said.
baby.
It's just fun. Because when you said that, I started thinking about the movies with the slavery and the seriously, you know what I'm saying?
I
The women
cannot
get
stand
and the women
it.
get pregnant by the, and they like, oh, I don't
Die with that lie. I don't know, man. We'll see what happens.
you know what I'm saying? But yeah, so let's move on, man. So all right. this is a thing been going around on TikTok. You know, I've been TikToking lately.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I
Get
know,
off
right?
TikTok.
I need
off
it. I like TikTok.
You're 99.
Can I say
fuel.
this
No.
while we're live? Instagram is dying. Go ahead.
Is
I
it?
think,
It's
that's
just
why they
done.
doing story now on Instagram and it's more of those whatever reels or whatever,
Yeah.
as opposed to just
It
So
would be good if it died. Though. It wouldn't be a bad thing.
yeah, so on TikTok, okay,
TikTok need to die first, though.
Yeah, I agree.
okay. So I want to do something real quick. It's 2 videos. There's one with a woman about how to be with their with significant other, and then there's another woman on black polygamy. I hope I'm saying it right. Polygamy. Okay, polygamy. I hope I'm saying it right. Anyway, so yeah, play another video number 7 real quick, please, for me.
I don't give a damn about monogamy. I am fully prepared.
You know who I despise even more than women who knowingly sleep with married men? Are these women who are married to genuinely good men, yet they are cold-hearted, quarrelsome, vile, selfish towards them due to the fact that they are a good person. You guys have to understand, when you marry somebody that is genuinely good, they're good towards everyone, not just their significant others. And for the fact that you would hold this jealousy in you towards them for possessing the same qualities that attracted you to marry them in the first place is the most ridiculous thing that I've ever seen. If you're not happy, boo, just leave and make room for a more quality woman to step in to accept a man like that, because it is slim pickings out here, honey. So you get on out there.
I don't give a damn about monogamy. I am fully prepared to have a conversation with a woman about our man. About making sure that we're doing our part to love him properly. He just got to be worthy of that caliber of treatment. But I don't require to be the only. I require respect. I require honesty. I require love. I require integrity. I require a certain amount of ass kissing. I require catering.
Polygamy.
But I'm looking at this on POLYGYNY, and it says marriage in which 2 or more women share a husband. But polygamy is somewhat the same definition.
It's pretty much the
But I think
same.
the new trendier one.
Yeah, I think it's pretty much the same,
Yeah.
man. Regardless, you're sharing one person. Either way, you're sharing, whether it's marriage or if it's just a relationship. And it's you're a younger generation,
Yeah.
so there is almost like making this a thing now. It's kind of like a lot of generations have worked so much hard to try to have a just genuine relationship, to the point where now they just kind of like just giving in to the person cheating on them or having someone else and making it okay. What do you think about that?
Wait, repeat that again. I'm sorry. I want to hear the end.
Okay, there are people there. I mean, we're like generation after generation. We try to, everybody want to keep their relationship together or be with that one person or whatever the case may be. Like the first video, she's just kind of like, if you're married or whatever, do this or whatever. And, and if you can't do it, move on. Right.
Mm-hmm.
And then this one is like this. The second video was more, oh, well, I don't care with, as long as I, respect me and this and that or whatever. What's going on, man?
Sounds like women are signing up to be side pieces. And I'm here for it. Let's get into it. Let's discuss. So one, I do feel like if this is what she wants, by all means, go for it. It could be a good thing for, let's say, everybody involved. However, what about jealousy? I don't see it lasting long, but it seems to be working for some people. So
do you feel like making this a thing though now? Is it like
I think it is migrating from the east to the west, because it's been happening in the Middle East. It's been happening in Africa. It's been happening for a while now. I think that people in America here are starting to see like, oh, that looks kind of nice. Let me practice that. Let's see what I can do.
So do you feel like that women or the guy, I guess we'll have well, I've seen mostly women on here talking mostly, but I haven't seen the guys talking.
Oh, the other way around, it never works.
Yeah.
Let's all share her. Man, you don't get out. This ain't the bachelor.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's my whole thing. Like
That happens.
Yeah, but
and so have we got it to so bad to where women is accepting that now?
I think so, because of population, because women outnumber men. And it's been like that for a while now. So
it's been it's been like that for a while.
Die alone, you might have to join in on somebody's.
I have to disagree
Already
about
existing
something like that,
relationship.
though, man. I don't think you should belittle yourself to sharing someone that shares so much, especially if you're feeling and care about that person or whatever. I think a lot it may happen for some. I wish if I can get a couple on here, or what I'm saying, in that type of situation, and y'all been together for however long. I'm talking about the same ones, been together for years and years and years. You know what I mean? So I can understand a little bit better about this, this situation or this setup or whatever.
What do you have to say about the people in Eastern culture who already practice it?
Well, I mean, that's their culture. That's their thing. That's already brought up that way.
Out of the country to see polyamorous relationships.
I'm just starting to see it lately, though, like more.
No, it's abundant in Utah with the Mormon populations. They practice that. You see those relationships out there. They have like one man have like 100 wives and 200 kids and one man and stuff. You don't got to leave the country to see that. I think it's kind of big.
So what do you
think?
Utah. Would you share, man?
No, but I find these conversations kind of funny
Mm-hmm.
because I remember when they were talking about letting gay people get married or whatever, a lot of people was like, man, marriage is a sanctity between a man and a woman. And, it's a sacred ritual between man and woman. And then you go, how is this so sacred with motherfuckers make this shit like a total joke? This is not what marriage is meant for or whatever, or just in general. But I think it's just, man, it's 2021. We are not the same women as our parents and our grandparents. We're a whole different breed. And I don't discourage it. It's not for me, but I would encourage it if that was what one of my homegirls was into. I would be like, look, everybody, you just gotta be comfortable enough to know when you open up Pandora's box, what that, because it could go. I've known someone in a relationship like this,
really,
and
is it good?
It was not good.
See, and that's my whole point. It's kind of like
because the third person always ends up.
It's always one
bad.
that's going to because you I don't care what man you are, you ain't going to be able to give everything to both of them. Somebody's going to get treated different in some kind of way. You know what I mean? Or one's going to one woman's going to want more attention. One woman's going to want more. True. The one woman's going to want more attention or more something or whatever, to the point where the other one will be like, hold up, why she get it? And it's going to end up.
But let's say just the three of us. You take the three of us right here. We're all like friends. We consider ourselves best friends or whatever.
I ain't share you with nobody.
I'm on yours. Sexy lips. Sexy lips. We just go. It'll be like after a while, you'll be like, damn, well, she didn't text me that. Like Sheshwana be like, did you get Eb's text? You'd be like, no, she didn't text me that. Then it'll start being like something wrong. Like, even friends can't do that. Let alone, that's just my opinion, man.
Yeah. No, that's
but hey, to each his own. I know it's it's on some modern day type shit. Everybody got to do their own thing, but I don't see that being long term and fruitful.
You know what? It might not be long-term fruitful, but it's going to be. It seems like it's the trend. It's the thing now, to the point where people are just going to try it because they can.
Open marriage? Now that's different.
Well, open marriage is different.
I would be down for open marriage.
I don't like it how
no polyamorous relationship.
I just don't like how things are just blatantly trended on social media for our younger generation that comes up and see this as to being something.
You think this is what the kids got to worry about on social media?
No,
polyamory?
Yeah,
well, they worries right now.
Well, no, you got a little 17. I know if I was if I knew what I am on topic. I know I knew
it's the topic.
But I know if I was 17 and this was the trend, right? And the girl that I'm with knows that's the trend or whatever, I'm gonna be trying. I'm gonna try because I can have two. I can have two of you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You say that shit, but that come with double the expense, double the time. Double the dig down. It's extra stuff.
I can't say a lot of them that I have
you're not no
seen
spring chicken
rich.
Fuel. You was not no spring chicken to be giving down double dig down.
Shit, I done double dick still. I mean, hey!
Is it PG-13?
I can bring it out. You know what I'm saying?
What up, Nicole? She know about the dig down.
Oh, what's that?
That's how Sheshwan got here.
Oh, you talking about? Oh, that's your
Hey,
mom.
my man.
Oh.
Hey, my man.
Y'all lost me on that one.
That's my mom. Hold on.
Well, you talking about hi, mom?
I know, right?
Your mom know what's happening.
Hey, my man.
No, but I think that seriously, making it a trend, I think is the wrong thing. I'm just tired of things being trendy and people are doing it as opposed to just being genuine.
I think
happening. You know what I mean?
This is what I think. I think this about abortion. I think this about this polygamy you're talking about. I think this about gay marriage. I think if you're against this, then don't do it. It ain't nobody's business what people do in their relationships. If you don't believe in abortions, don't have one. But don't say I can't. If you don't believe in polygamy, don't be in one. Right. Don't say I can't. I don't care what people do. That's their damn business.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm very libertarian about people's regular life.
Right?
That's really good way.
That makes sense. That's a good way to.
That's what's up.
You got a banger? All right, man. Hope we don't get cut off. Let's make it short.
Oh yeah. In fear of not getting cut off. No, we're in things there.
Huh?
We're in things there.
Yeah, because I don't know. Lately we've been trying to getting this monetization. What'd you say? Nick said not me fuel. Not you about what? The monogamy thing?
Nick, do you see Fuel's lips? They look so plump today. Fuel lips look plump today.
Personally, I'm uncomfortable on the other side of this table. So let's just end the show so I can get Fuel's lips out of my brain.
Hey, so what is it though? I want to hear it. I just want to hear a taste.
What?
Just a taste of it.
Taste of what?
The holy smoke.
What else you think I want to hear? I want to hear your lips.
Bro, the subject was lips.
I want to hear your lips.
I want to hear what you think of my lips.
Yeah, I want to hear your lips, dog.
Sheshwan, you got beautiful teeth, man. You got a beautiful smile.
Come on now.
Shout out to Nicole. Shout out to Nikki.
This week's Holy Smoke is going to be Drones by Terrace Martin, featuring Kendrick Lamar, Snoop Dogg, Ty Dolla $ign, and James Fauntleroy.
All right, give me a taste.
So go. No. We'll leave it there because we don't want to get demonetized. But go out there and listen to it on your own accord. Once again, that's Drones by Terrace Martin.
Cool. All right. Hey, that's gonna do it for us today. Man, we went over. We always gonna go over, man. We always gonna come over. We always gonna go over now because my girl, the third is in the house. You know what I'm saying? I love it. I love it, man. I love our conversations. Real quick before we go. We do have 2 more tickets to give out to the Veterans Fundraiser weekend next week, the 19th, the 20th, and the 21st. You can choose one of those days, right? We need a question. Do they have to answer a question?
Is Kyle Rittenhouse innocent?
It's
Start the show.
But you know what? Just so I was gonna say. All right, so if you guys get this question right, and it's gonna be easy, it's an easy one or whatever. What was our last topic?
We were talking about
that's the question to them.
TikTok. We're talking about something.
That's our last topic to them, right? There you go. Okay, make a little. Okay, so what was the Holy Smoke song of today, right? And almost just called it out. So if you guys put it in the comments, hit us up. Just in the comments. If I see it in the comments, I'm definitely gonna hit you up, inbox you, and get your name and information. It's 2 tickets for the VFW Old School R&B concert is going to be on the 19th. We got John in the house. Y'all know John's from Troop. We got Johnny Bayo, who was here. The other name was Latier. I think that was her name. Rap Trap, and then Norman Carter of the Delphonics. But I heard the whole Delphonics going to be there. I'm going to be in the house that Friday. I don't care if I got to walk there. I'm going to be there. That's way in Orange County. But still. But if you guys want a ticket for that, and then there's a comedy show on the second day, which is the 20th. And then there's another show on the 21st with what is that? Daryl Strawberry. Oh,
it's the 19th, the 20th, and the 21st.
Yeah. Lavita and Shay and DJ Mark 19 is going to be there on Sunday. So if you guys interested, most definitely hit us up. Vanita, we need your information. Inbox me. Let me know you won. You actually got 4 tickets. Nick donated her 2. So, you know what I'm saying? We want to make sure we get that to you. Let the people know. Fire to hook you up. All right. That's what's up, man. That's it for us today. Oh, happy Veterans Day for all of you guys that fought for us, and most definitely and protect this country. We appreciate you guys. Much love. Thank you again for the third in the house, you guys. Appreciate you.
Wally.
We might see her again next week. We gonna,
They don't want me. They'll be like, keep her ass off the show.
Hey,
They
this
don't
is-
see her ass.
This is number 3. You in now?
I don't know if they gonna
You
want to see
in
me
here?
anymore, man.
You in there,
It's
dog?
too much controversy over here.
Facebook used to be one of your homies. Like, nah, fuck that.
That's what's up. That's what's up. We appreciate you guys watching. Check us out again next week at 4 p.m. Fired Up Thursday. It's your boy Fuel.
I'm almost amazing.
And we're out of this piece. All right. Peace.
Slim on the beat, he's going gorilla.
Today we are talking about a little bit of Lakers because they got everybody, a little bit of Kanye because he's coming and he's apparently doing push-ups.
Donald Trump is the president that black people needed. Solely based.
Good Lord.
Solely based.
Hey, how's it going, y'all? Brothers and sisters out there.
Regular sorry was the vice.
You're